lesson that would be for a middle school science class, probably 7th or 8th grade. So to start off with, we are midway through our unit on population relationships and population interactions. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about parasitic relationships. So before I get into that, I want you guys to tell me a little bit about what you already know. So specifically, I want you to tell me what you know about zombies. So I don't know if any of you guys watch Walking Dead. You guys are the experts here. So just, I don't know, raise your hand or shout it out like what you know about zombies. Go for it.
Zombies love brains.
Good, okay. All right, how does someone become a zombie? Like, what's the whole process here? What do you know?
Well, according to The Walking Dead, everyone has the capability to be a zombie because it's all in the brain, so all you have to do is die.
Okay. All right, what else? What else? Like, what causes you to be a zombie? Like, go for it.
One zombie bites another zombie, and then one zombie bites another person, and that person becomes a zombie. Is that what happens?
Okay, yeah, I think so. Go for it.
But isn't it a virus that they transmit or an illness of some kind?
Yeah, I think so. From what I know about zombie lore, I'm not an expert, but yeah, those are all awesome ideas. Cool. So let's model this. I need someone to tell me a celebrity they want to turn into a zombie today. Anybody have? Yeah, go for it.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, my favorite. Excellent. Okay. So, with zombies, we have. All right. Well, let me just back up a little bit. We have the original zombie, who was transformed into a zombie by a virus or was something else. We can call it a parasite. So that zombie now becomes the host, bites another person, and so we have an infection that happens. We have more little zombie babies. So. let me actually, I'll do it off a second and you guys can enjoy my, So, Kim Kardashian. How am I supposed to draw Kim Kardashian? She's going to keep running. Alright, Kim Kardashian. And she's got her long, flowing hair.
She's got a baby.
What?
She has a baby.
She has a baby? Oh, okay. Baby's on me? How am I supposed to do that? This is the most unanatomically correct picture of Kim Kardashian, but anyway. So we have our parasite infects our host from Kim Kardashian. Oh, I need to make her eating someone else. No. Turning somebody into a zombie. This is a really long arm, apparently. There we go. Oh, right. So our parasite infects the host. Then we have a second infection when our zombie Kim Kardashian bites, or I don't know, I'm not sure who this is here.
Yeah,
Kanye. Okay, fine.
Just have to interrupt someone.
So, oh gosh, I'm talking things. Anyhow, laughing aside, this is actually a pretty good example of what parasitic relationships look like. So yeah, we have our key vocabulary here is parasite and host. Kanye is not vocabulary. So now, we're going to take a look at a little bit more of a real-life example of parasitic relationship. So eventually I'm going to have you guys divide and conquer a National Geographic article that basically breaks down a bunch of cases of parasites. But first we're going to do one together. So I will read it, and you guys can read along because I'll put it in the doc cam, and then you guys will identify the host and parasite. And then we're going to translate it eventually into more of our little handy-dandy diagrams. So what does it mean to translate? Like you guys, I'm sure you've done a little bit of translating text into picture in some of your classes. Anybody have an idea just so you can enlighten your classmates? Anybody have comments? Don't bite. Yeah.
Kind of like transferring an idea of one thing to have the same meaning, but to show it in a different way.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're going to be turning text into pictures in a little while here. But first, let's see. I don't know if you guys can read that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to read aloud because I like reading aloud. A predator protected from other predators, the ladybug would seem to have the perfect insect life if it weren't for wasps that lay their eggs inside its living body. This sounds like a case of zombies to me. One of the wasps is about the size of an ice cream sprinkle. When a wasp is ready to lay an egg, she lands near a ladybug and sticks her stinger into its underside, injecting an egg into the ladybug. When the egg hatches, the baby larva basically starts eating the ladybug from the inside, just not enough to kill it. A few weeks later, the wasp larva has grown so much that it is ready to leave its host and develop into an adult, so it squeezes out of the ladybug's body. Even though the ladybug's body is now free of the parasite, its mind is still being controlled. The wasp larva wraps itself in a cocoon beneath the ladybug's body. From the wasp's point of view, this is a great thing. The ladybug becomes the larva's bodyguard, and it will continue to guard the cocoon for a week until an adult wasp cuts a hole through the cocoon, crawls out, and flies away. Only then do most of the ladybug zombies die, their surface to their parasite overlord complete. Yeah, I know. This is intense, right? Like, gotta love the animal kingdom. So, so I don't know, hopefully I didn't read through that too fast. We need to identify a parasite and our host. Anybody have an idea? Raise your hand if you think you know the host. Yeah.
Is the ladybug the host?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And so then that automatically makes our parasite what? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm gonna have a little handy-dandy diagram. I like cartoons. So our wasp is our parasite. Ladybug is our host. And then, where does the infection happen? Do you guys remember? Oh, yeah.
The underbelly? Or is that where?
Yeah,
under
yeah,
shell.
exactly. So, yep, the wasp sticks its eggs into the ladybug, so I'm just gonna label this as an infection, so we don't forget. Yeah, and then, as you guys can see, so parasites affects the host, and the little baby parasites grow inside of the host, and out they come and make more new little parasites, and the zombie cycle continues, which is pretty grand. So, this is all fun and games, but let me show you guys an actual picture of our little ladybug zombie thing happening. So if you are squeamish, you may want to close your eyes, but this is science at its finest. So if I can, let's see, hopefully I can figure out how to make this thing switch over. Oh, there it is! So this is, I don't know, like you can get squirm, this is my favorite part. This is the wasp cocoon beneath the ladybug. I don't know if you guys remember in the article, let me switch to the dot cam real quick. In the article, we talked about, where did it go? The larva is in a cocoon beneath the ladybug's body. So, your zombie, poor thing, I feel bad for the ladybug. I mean, anyway, so feast your eyes. And, yeah. That's all. Oh, yeah, questions?
Where do these wasps live?
You know what? That's a really good question. And I'm
Because
gonna,
ladybugs live around me, but I want to stay away from the wasps.
that's a really good question, and off the top of my head, I don't honestly know. But I can tell you that from what I do know, the wasps only infect ladybugs. So it's okay. And the wasps are the size of an ice cream sprinkle, so you're probably not even going to see them. So, that was a good question. Yeah.
Is this how all wasps come to be?
That is not, no. Definitely not. Just our, I will have to find the technical name of the wasp because I don't remember it, but it's only this specific breed of wasp.
So it's not the usual wasp you see flying around your house?
No, definitely not. It's you know, like, you won't even hardly be able to see it. So, anyway, yeah, good question.
I